Karen Powell here from Your Time Matters, and I'm here today with Stephanie Gadden, Rocking Rose. Hi, Steph.
Hi, Karen. How are you today?
Very good, thank you. And I thought it would be great to get together because you're speaking at YTM on the 28th of August. The title that we put on the presentation for the 28th is Google and Chrome SSL changes confuse business owners. Now, I have to admit that I really don't fully understand this space at all, which was one of the reasons I was delighted that you would come and present for us. So what is an SSL change? What is SSL?
Okay, so SSL refers to something called an SSL certificate. And what that is it's a certificate that you get for your website or you buy for your website. Now, you can get free ones, but mostly you'll buy them. And the very, very simple explanation of what they do, if you want to look for something visual on a website to tell about SSL or security on a website, is to look for that HTTPS. So if a website says HTTP without the S, they don't have a certificate. If they do have the S, they do have a certificate. Now, what the certificates do is a much bigger discussion, which we can go into, I think, in a little more detail in the session. But the very short answer is they provide security around websites in very specific ways. And if you want to see how they, if they're there on a website or not, you look for that HTTPS.
Okay, that's a lot clearer. And what's Google got to do with all of that?
So Google run, as you know, a majority of the website of the web basically falls into how Google handles stuff, okay? And Google have changed a few things around how they prioritize search rankings and search results. They've also changed a few things in the Chrome browser in terms of how they display websites based on what type of certificate they have, if they have a certificate or not. And those changes have been rolling out gradually through 2017 and 2018. And the final changes have come in now in July of 2018. Now, what you'll find is that some business owners, if they have not had their website set up correctly, and not, they could have a really good website that looks great and the SEO is fantastic, but they just don't have some key things in terms of the security and these certificates, these SSL certificates. And they might be experiencing through the last few months a drop in search rankings, or that their website has got little warning messages that pop up to say that it's not secure, and they don't understand why this is happening. So the session is going to focus around explaining what's changed, from Google's perspective, why they've changed and what they're looking at and why they've made these changes, and what owners can do about it so that they don't lose their search rankings and they don't lose the good credibility of their websites that are now out on the internet.
Okay, I understand that makes sense, because often I do get that sign that comes up about an unsecured site, and I almost sort of run for cover because I'm not really sure if I should go in there or not go in there. So we're going to look at that.
Yes.
Oh, that's
we're going to look at that. Yeah.
Okay. And when we run insights at YTM, they're only sort of a small part of the networking opportunity, but this is really good sort of professional development, because I think we have to keep learning all the time. And also it helps us to understand whether we are doing the right thing or what tweaks we can make. So what we put on here is confused business owners, that it's for confused business owners. But from what I hear from you, there'll be a lot of value in being able to decide whether you're particularly covered as well.
Yes, and not just confused business owners. People might know what an SSL certificate is, and they might not be confused by it, but they may get some value out of understanding why they need to make some changes to their websites that they might not have thought of.
Yes, and also it's so important, we all want to rank better, and with that SEO,
exactly.
So that's really important.
Yes.
Okay, so without giving away the whole talk, because read about it on the Eventbrite listing on my website, they can read what else is being covered. What's one tip that you'll be sharing that I probably don't have any idea about protecting my website and my online presence as a business owner?
Without giving too much away about the talk, the one tip I will say is, if you do not have HTTPS on your website now, even before the session happens and we go into the details of it, talk to your web developer or your hosting company about getting one. That is my one tip. Go and get SSL on your website now if you don't have it.
Great. All right, well, I have to go and have a look at my website because I don't know. I think I do. I don't think I do, but
Yep.
I'm really not that sure. So
Yep.
thank you very much for your time, and we're looking forward to the 28th of August. You'll talk for about
Fantastic.
25 minutes, and that will be, really of great benefit. So thank you for getting involved with us.
Fantastic. And thank you so much for the opportunity, Karen. I'm really looking forward to it.